Hey, how you doing? Ben Broussard with LOGA TV here with this week's drilling report. Newsflash, it's really cold outside. Hope you guys are bundled up nice, especially you guys working out in the field. Heads up, LOGA's State of the Industry meeting happening in these 6 cities. Things kicking off in Houston on January 23rd. Be sure and get your reservations in line. Also, LOGA annual meeting coming up in mid-March in Lake Charles. More information about this and how to register for any of our events can be found at loga.la.
Yes, sir, indeed. As always, email has been at loga.la. Take off those mittens and drop me a line, why don't you? Starting things off with prices, Louisiana light sweet crude down over $4 to $100.26 a barrel. Henry Hub natural gas down slightly to $4.33 per MMBTU. EIA Henry Hub spot price is $4.32 per MMBTU. Let's start off in the Haynesville Shale, where DeSoto saw gains in pre-production status this week. Chesapeake spud their share of wells in the Red River Bull Bayou field last month, 4 since Thanksgiving. Overall producing wells in the Haynesville grow to 2,279. Total wells in pre-production this week, 248. In terms of the North, XTO steady drilling in Bienville Parish at Lake Bistineau. Neighboring Claiborne Parish with some new activity from Will Drill operating in the Lisbon field. Prime Energy, that's PRYME, spuds in Franklin Parish, this one in the Lamar field. Same parish, Par Minerals spud a wildcatter hitting 5,100 feet. Over in Tensas Parish, Sanchez Oil and Gas gets active at Lake St. John. Scooting back up to Union Parish, Southwestern Energy spuds in Tick Creek. Altogether, North Louisiana clocks in up 5 over last week at 30 running rigs. Tuscaloosa Marine Shale, Goodrich still the only operator and is currently drilling in St. Helena in the North Chipola field. Pre-production numbers remain unchanged for the TMS at 5. Now on to South Louisiana Land, where not a whole lot changed. Key operating re-entered in Vermilion Parish in the Lalou field. Other than that, things were pretty quiet. South Louisiana Land steady at 13 rigs. Louisiana Inland Water, Shoreline Energy spuds in Leeville and Lafourche Parish. Castex active at Lake Salvador and St. Charles Parish for the past few weeks. New in Lake Salvador since last report is Tri-C Resources. They spud there the day before Christmas. Inland water activity ends off steady at 20 rigs. Louisiana State offshore waters, nothing doing. Finally, Outer Continental Shelf Federal Drilling maintains 55 deepwater drilling rigs for the week. To sum it all up, Louisiana ended out at 118 active projects for the week, up 5 rigs over last report and up 16 rigs over last year. Now, as for the deepwater permits, big goose egg. Judging from the last couple of reports, it's kind of odd to say that. Shallow water permits, none. Looks like a New Year holiday for Bomer. Now back on dry land, slow week for permits. 8 permits in 3 parishes. 5 permits in DeSoto, all for Exco and JW operating in the Haynesville. All 8 permits onshore this week. This week's permits went out in Allen, DeSoto, and Terrebonne parishes. Hey, you want a little more info? Be sure and check out the Office of Conservation's website. Thanks for listening to this report, sharing it with the folks you know. Click this button right here to share it up. Also, remember, you can listen to this on the road. Download the podcast in the iTunes, BlackBerry World, and Microsoft Zune stores for Android phones. Don't forget to follow LOGA for up-to-date news on the oil and gas industry in Louisiana. Until next time, this has been Broussard with LOGA TV.